Hey, what's up guys? Lindsay here. Are you ready for the thrilling conclusion about the fate of our beloved Kunlun? Now, if you would ask me a couple months ago, do I give a shit about Kunlun? I would say, where and no. Or might have just said no. Because I don't give a shit about most things. But, I am into this story. Let's look at the cover. We've got Cho Shin here and Danny. Who would win in a fight? A dragon or smoke? Wait a minute, that's a man's ponytail. Who would win in a fight? A dragon or a man's ponytail? Nobody wins when a man has a ponytail. Nobody. And then we have Cho Shin with his Fudgsicle knives. Another great cover by Jeff DeCal. Go check out his Instagram. Just go check it out. It's good. We're back to this. Sparrow and Cho Shin are fighting each other. He's saying that the Iron Fist is left, even though she told him to run away because she wants to take out Cho Shin because he's kind of a dick. But, you know, like, just give him a chance. Why won't you listen to him? He tells her to surrender and he won't kill her. She goes, I'll extend a similar courtesy. Turn around, leave now, and I won't break your spine. Ooh. That's a tough bargain. If you ask me anything, and the other option is, and I won't break your spine, I'll probably take more time to think on it that's necessary, but I feel like every time I'm going to come to the conclusion that I don't want my spine broken. Because all I can do with a broken spine is lose. I'm not going to be able to win a lot of stuff with a broken spine. I might be able to win a wheelchair, win access to wheelchair ramps, but I lose a lot of stuff in the process. And so he just says, you're warned. And then we get this high-flying, high-kicking action of both of them showing, like, their kicks. Their greatest kick contest here. But with her, if you just sort of turn it this way, it just looks like she's doing the splits. And you're like, oh, this is cool. But then you're like, oh, they just kicked right by each other. Nobody landed anything in this scenario. And you know what this is? You know what I figured it out is? This is some classic... This is my only real-world application that I've experienced. This is some classic fighting game syndrome here, is when you want to do a move, and you're going to do your move no matter what happens. No matter what your opponent does. You can probably apply this to real-world stuff. Like, you can tell when you watch some boxing or some MMA, you're like, oh, that guy clearly wants to land a kick. So he just keeps going for the kick. Even though the guy is, he's already downloaded his game plan, he can tell what he's going to do. So this guy, Cho Shin, was like, I'm just going to do this, like, jumping kick no matter what. She's like, I'm going to do my split kick no matter what. And they just missed each other like ships in the night. But then eventually we get a palm strike landed, and then, of course, he has to call in his boys. She says, is that how you fight? First you claim that women are not your equal, yet your men don't seem to think you can beat me on your own. And it's like, oh man, it's already pretty bad that you need help beating a woman, because they are the weaker species. I said that with a little bit of sarcasm, but it's real. I'm sorry to break that news to you. Percentage-wise, most men could probably beat the shit out of me. And I have to live with that every day. It's why I'm in fear. That's why I fear men, right? Is that I'm not safe. I'm not safe in this world. Patriarchy. No, but then he's like, stand back, leave her for me. Even after they've got her good a couple times. And it's like, thanks guys for like weakening her a little bit. Now I can probably stab her to death. You know, because you have these Fudgsicle knives, you've eliminated your ability to do some karate chops, do some punches, do some elbows. Well, you could probably still do some elbows, but, you know, maybe put one of them down. You got a couple more options. And then we see Sabretooth and the Rat of 12 Plagues, because that's why Sabretooth is here in the first place, to take care of this rat. And he prevents the rat from eating some people, because that's his favorite meal is people, don't judge. And he sends like this, it looks like a cloud of when you see like bees or flies in cartoons. It's like this black mass, but sort of it has motion to it. And he sends it into Sabretooth's body. And you're like, oh wow. And we see the rest of Kunlun, what's going on down here, and this guy's like, lay down your weapons, you are outnumbered and outclassed, which that's just devastating. I can be outnumbered. I'm outnumbered most of the time, just statistically. I go on places on my own a lot. And then, you're telling me that you're classier than me? Ooh. That hits me deep. Because you're saying, like, all these guys who have no class, but when you group all their class together, it's more than my class? Wow. You don't have to beat me down like that. Everything's on fire. That's how you know stuff is bad. And this woman with her, she looks like she's got a boxer's face. Like it's been flattened over time. Go look at like Bernard Hopkins and you'll know what I'm talking about. She's like, great. Do you know how long it took me to get this dumb kid to fall asleep? Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thank you for saving me. All of Cho Shin's guys are all grouped together in their matching outfits because that's good. It's good marketing. And then this happens like, boom, you're like, what is this? Are they lit up? Is it a bomb? Is it a whatever? I'm going to give everybody 3 seconds to guess what they think it is. You were wrong! Did you guess? It was a fucking dragon. Oh my god. And Danny's riding it. He's riding a dragon bareback, which is the most dangerous way to ride a dragon. It's like, whoa, not so fast, Shao. Don't want to get bucked off at 200 feet. And of course the dragon, scree! Yeah, me either. I have no clue what this conversation is supposed to be. But I like the dragon. It's got a lot of texture to it. It's spitting hot flames. God, this is what Danny's mixtape cover would be. Just him riding a dragon, and then down in the corner it'd be like, real photo. It's like, I gotta at least get that a listen. Of course, that's startling to everyone. And of course, Sparrow's like, our Iron Fist does not run. He runs away. Get the Book of the Iron Fist. He comes back, riding a dragon without a saddle. And can we just make dragon saddles a thing? Because we're all going to be... Can you imagine when dragons come back and we don't have saddles for them? We're going to spend so much time trying to manufacture dragon saddles that it's going to be... We could have been riding the dragons 2 years ago and we're still designing the saddles. Just think about the future. Just think about, you know, let's just cut to the chase on this. Oh man, that's a lot of leather. That's where all the cows are going to go extinct because of the amount of leather it's going to take to secure yourself to a dragon. And of course, seeing a dragon reinvigorates all the citizens of Kunlun because they're like, oh yeah, we have a dragon on our side and you don't. The guys with the dragon, I would switch sides right then. I'd be like, oh shit, let me take off this outfit right here, and because I got a dragon. So Cho Shin's men are still trying to corral the citizens, and he gets hit by this guy who, it's not even really a shovel, it's like a gardening trowel. You got hit by a gardening trowel. You're on the losing side. They got a dragon, they got tools. And I feel like I've seen that in a martial arts movie where a town or a village that's being taken over, like a real martial arts movie, like Made in China. A town has been taken over and then eventually they're like, screw it, we're just going to fight with the weapons we have. And it's like hammers and shovels and all sorts of things. We cut back to Sabretooth and the Rat of 12 Plagues. And Sabretooth, of course, because of his healing factor, he just pukes up all the plague. And I gotta wonder, does plague taste better going down or going up? Does plague taste better the second time? Or is it worse the second time? Worse. Was that a symptom of the plague, just puking your guts up? Because I know you got it, you're dead. And the Rat of 12 Plagues is like, I don't understand. And he's like, how many times do I gotta tell you? I got a healing factor, you dum-dums. And then we get this dialogue that I just haven't read enough Iron Fist to know if this is good, but it's very, like, current year dialogue. It's like, In case you didn't see, I brought a dragon. A friggin' dragon! I feel like that's something a teenager would say. And I feel like, you know what, I think I said that when I showed the dragon. I'm not a teenager, but I'm a dumb girl, so... If I said it, Iron Fist doesn't need to say it. How about that? That'll be the rule. If I say it, a character who's trying to be cool can't say it. Or I'm so cool that they need to be saying what I'm saying. I'll correct that code. And of course, Joe Shin, he's still going. You gotta admire this guy's perseverance. Is this how you guys hope to get out of the fight with fireworks and a lizard? Wow. If we didn't actually have a dragon on our side, a real life dragon somehow, that might cut deep. And wow, that's like technically you're right. The dragon is a lizard, but I feel like that's the lowest form. You know what would have been lower is like if he would have been like, "What, you got a gecko?" Cuz I don't know, I have no frame of reference for this, but I feel like lizards are here and then geckos are down here. Maybe that's just my personal preference. But when I think about it, I think geckos look cooler. But not as cool as an iguana, which is a lizard. A Galapagos iguana can swim underwater. I don't know. What's your favorite reptile? No snakes. No snakes allowed. And we got Danny looking dope. Really dope. His costume, tracksuit, is ripped because he's been fighting. He's got the Iron Fist glowing, and also his shoulder blade. I don't know. I'm not looking to get out of this fight. Just wanted you to know what's going to happen after I kick your ass. So this is good. This is two difference. We got a freaking dragon. Gonna kick your ass. And I can't imagine. Like, first you're gonna tell me my plans have been foiled. Everything's gone. I'm not gonna get my way. I don't like that. That I'm not getting my way. Secondly, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Definitely. I'm not into that. I've never even had the threat of getting my ass kicked, but I gotta imagine it's super inconvenient. Then you're telling me that I'm probably gonna get roasted by a dragon? Cooked? What if they eat me? What if there's like some weird Kunlun celebration where they eat me and they talk about how stupid my ponytail was? Wow. That's demoralizing. I know I'm a bad guy. Now I know I'm one of those nice guys. But wow, I'm still a person. And, of course, Iron Fist, his whole thing was deferring to Sparrow, who's the sensei leader of Kunlun, and he defers to her. He's like, look, this is my mess, I want to clean it up. She finally grants it, because let's be real, she wasn't beating Choshin. It's this moment of, you know what, yeah, you can, Danny. I will aid you in your plan for redemption. Also, I've been fighting this guy for 2 issues. We're kind of evenly matched. I can't help but think if I could see, I could get him, but I can't see, and he has knives. And he's got guys. He's got extra guys. I don't have extra guys. So yeah, Danny, please help. I'll let you beat him, because I can't. No, she's still pretty cool. And she whispers in his ear, in Choshin. Which is like, it's like sort of erotic. Is like a woman whispering in a man's ear, but it's to kill someone, end him. It's very, very cool, very, very sexy. And so they fight. There are a couple cool pages more of the martial arts type fighting we've seen. Definitely go buy this. And then when Choshin, he's like, you've won the battle, but not the worst. Something happens. Not gonna reveal it all, because you gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. And then Kunlun, I mean, it's still burning. It's still on fire, but the good guys have won. And Sparrow's like, we'll rebuild. We'll always rebuild. But you guys are always welcome here. And Sabretooth mentions that he has to go back and check on the Constrictor's kid, which is a little bit more depth to his character. Go get this. This Iron Fist is really cool, and it focuses on the martial arts, which is what this is supposed to be. I'm very skeptical about seeing martial arts done in comics, because that is really a visual, but it's still visual, but like, film is the optimum medium for martial arts. But this is really, really good. This is really good, guys. I don't know what else to say. Besides, subscribe, come on. I'm saving you time, because you're going to be like, oh, I watched that video. What was her name? Lisa? Leslie? Shit. Laura? Lindsay. You're not going to remember it. I'm just saving you time, because I'm going to do some videos that are going to be different than these. I think they're going to be dope, because I got ideas. And I'm just saving you time telling you subscribe. I'm doing you a favor by telling you to subscribe. So, get your shit together.